I love Jason Bateman. He's my dude.
Yeah.
He's
He was
like
good in
he
that.
has this face. He's like just all the time. He has the same face. You're like, it doesn't matter if it's like a funny thing or serious thing. It's just like you're like Jason. What a face.
Like, please have emotions.
That's kind of what I like about it. He's very stoic.
Yeah.
You really like that? Welcome to A Foolish Endeavor, episode 666. I've just always wanted to do that, you know. Had a good opportunity. I seized the day. So, today's episode, we're talking about movies and junk. TV shows, streaming services. What's the deal with all that?
I don't know. I'm huge on binge watching shows. So like currently I'm rewatching Yellowstone because the new season comes out in November. Really excited for The Witcher to come back out.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
please.
I know. I think it's going to be really good. Then there's another show that's coming out too. I can't think of it.
I really liked Yellowstone. I thought The Witcher was slightly boring, honestly.
It was
But-
much better the second time through whenever you like already kind of knew the timeline.
Yeah, if they weren't jumping around through time.
The
To tell a
timeline
story.
thing,
Yeah.
that was really hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Understand
Geralt just
at
looked the
first.
same age the whole damn time, and you're just like, hold
Yeah.
on, that person was just dead 3 seconds ago. What happened?
Yeah, it's confusing. And nobody warns you.
Right.
I really liked the girl with the hump. I thought she was pretty cool.
Yennefer.
I would've-
She has a name, Yennefer.
Yeah. No.
Yennefer.
No.
Yes.
No.
It's
She's
Yennefer.
she's hump girl. And I thought she was great. I loved her. I would have married her before the hump. No.
You mean
Yeah.
with the hump?
Before
Pre-surgery.
with the hump before the not hump. I would hump. Just kidding.
Yeah, that was a cool
Chad, you
character,
okay?
though. Yennefer was Yennefer
Make me
was a
choke
cool
on my
character.
Icelandic glacial water.
Are you
Ooh, That sounds fancy.
Are you cheating on your favorite water?
Well, it's Aquapans now.
No, I still have Aquapana at home, but they didn't have any
What's Aquapana?
Aquapans.
Aquapans.
Sorry. They didn't have any packages of Fiji when I was at the store this weekend. So
Fiji?
I tried this.
Well,
And this is good. It's a little bit cheaper and it's good.
what would you rate it?
Like a 6.
That's
Okay.
not bad for buying bulk water.
Okay.
Well, bulk, like a pack of 6.
That's bulk for you.
so
But like if the bottle
likes
was a
to
little
buy-
bit sturdier and didn't like leach a little bit of flavor, it'd be higher.
BPAs.
Bottle looks cool though.
Chad likes to buy his water one glass at a time.
Pretty much.
3 glasses at a time.
Okay, fair enough.
3 bottles at a time.
Wait, how?
3 glass bottles at a time.
What?
Like, he doesn't buy anything in bulk.
Why?
'Cause he's a single person.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I
The
guess
only
I am
water I
too.
buy in bulk is cheap Giant Eagle water to give out at D&D games.
That's why we get that water.
Yeah, because it's $2.
Yeah, it's $2 for like
Wow.
a 24 pack.
Yeah.
Nice.
You
Well,
think I'm gonna give you guys my aqua pans?
I mean, yeah, I go up and
why are
just
you
like-
why
that-
holding out the pans, bro?
Because that's like $3 per glass bottle.
You don't think your friends are worth $3?
Not when it's less than a liter. And like 2 of you could finish 1 bottle in the evening.
2.
Yes,
Think about Brad. He could finish 3 of those
he
himself.
could, but he always brings his own.
Yeah, but he always has to refill.
Yes, he does.
Anyway, so
Anyway, movies.
Yennefer?
yeah.
Yennefer.
So
Yennefer.
hump water, it's all the same. It's
Yennefer.
so yeah.
Cool character.
Mm-hmm.
Not like a camel
No.
who have water humps.
She is kind of freaky
That's
for
a
a little
good
bit.
that's a good segue.
Like-
Back into the same conversation.
Yeah, I guess listeners don't know the context, but I was curious why is it called the term called a segue, but I don't know. Yeah. And like, why'd they name the little things segways? Why are they called a segway? Because oh wait, it gets you from point A to point B. Oh snap! Is that what it is? Because that's what a Segway does.
I'm really proud of you, Alex.
Yes.
You figured this all out by yourself.
We've just watched this unfold and we already knew the answer.
Your
Dang.
deduction skill just got an increase.
Good
Yes.
job. Look at you,
I
you
leveled up.
problem solver. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome.
That was good.
Yeah, I'm a bad person to talk about TV shows and stuff with because I watch Ridiculousness and Impractical Jokers on repeat all the time. So that's my
Not
life.
bad shows.
Not bad
but
shows.
You need to definitely open up your horizon. You said you watch Yellowstone though, right?
My dad wanted me to watch it.
Did you watch it or no?
You're literally. I swear you said earlier that. Oh,
Yeah.
I've watched that.
I said it's good.
Did you watch it?
I mean,
Okay, did you watch it or did
can-
you watch it?
can't. I mean, what does watching really mean?
So
know?
did you
Like,
watch like one, maybe two episodes, or did you watch the series?
I mean, I watched it. I watched a couple episodes,
Okay.
sort of. I watched it
It was in the background.
periodically.
Is that
yeah.
what it was?
I
Okay.
periodically enjoyed it for a minute.
I love that show.
It's a really good show. I've greatly enjoyed it.
I like there was one couple that was like in like a trailer. Do you know them?
Yeah, you were way early.
Yeah, early. Yeah,
Yeah, it'd be Casey and
there was a kid.
what's his wife's name? I can't remember his wife's name.
And then they were at like a rodeo, like
The son is Tate.
Mm-hmm.
they were at like a rodeo with like there's like an old guy and
That's episode 1.
oh, okay.
When
So
the
I
old-
watched episode 1.
Yeah, that's episode 1 when the old guy asks for a favor to Mr. John Dutton for him to take in his grandson.
Yep,
to the
that's what
ranch.
I've seen. Good show.
Okay. I will
More
say
than I've watched.
it is
Monica.
a really good show.
Her name was Monica.
Monica, that's right. Thank you.
Monica.
Monica.
No, it's Monica. But no, I'm currently watching that. I believe I'm on the 6th episode of season 1
When
now
is
of
when is the
rewatching.
new season coming?
November 7th.
November 7th. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Should be like right after Outage for you.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that. That
I know
was
my
a really good
parents are
show.
like, we're gonna have a watch party for this.
Yeah, we should.
Wow.
For
No,
what?
seriously, like we all watched it when we had the Rona.
Mm,
I binged watched 3 whole seasons in like 2 days.
wow.
It was great.
It's really captivating. It really is.
It's a really good show. It's like a modern Western.
I'll add it to the list of shows that have been recommended.
You're not gonna
Ooh.
watch it.
No, because it's not 3 outsiders. Doesn't have to be 3 outsiders.
No, that's Kyle.
Oh,
That's,
that's
just
Kyle.
Kyle.
Okay.
Kyle's dumb
I didn't know if
rule.
you followed the same rule or not.
There is a show that I started watching recently that it's kind of an older show, but I love it a lot. The Man in the High Castle.
Yeah, I haven't
seen
Never
that?
heard of it.
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
Tell us about it.
Excellent show. It's a show about if the Axis powers had won World War II, how it would have looked,
Oh,
and
wow.
like territories and how they would
Yeah.
have been broken
That's
up.
right. Yeah.
And then there's like people. So there's basically the West Coast is run by Japanese, and the East Coast and like most of like Central USA is run by Germany, Nazis. And there's like a strip down the middle that's just like a free zone. And so there's people that are trying to liberate like Americans basically from this situation. So it goes, there's like a lot of like undercover stuff and a lot of like gang stuff, Yakuza stuff in it. It's awesome. I love it.
That sounds
is
like
now
Red
at the top
Dawn-esque.
of my list.
Yes.
too.
I honestly, the characters are so great in it too.
You'll have to text me the name of that so I remember it. Because
Yeah,
I'll
we'll do
definitely
that.
add that. It sounds good.
Yeah, it's very good.
I mean, really, if Japan wasn't dumb and bombed Pearl Harbor, the U.S. probably would have never gotten involved.
Well, we let them do it, so just saying.
What?
Well, because wasn't there like who was the president at the time of that?
You were looking at the wrong guy to ask.
Was it Eisenhower?
Truman.
Yeah, I think it was
I don't know.
Truman.
One of them got a telegram that said Japanese are gonna bomb Pearl Harbor, and we were like, okay, we'll just yeah, and then it happened. We like knew it was gonna happen.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, But then there is like stuff on the internet about it. You can see, but
I think. I mean, they're
That was
probably
to-
looking for a reason
to push us into World War II.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a good thing because we needed the people's backing and we needed to get in the war. So
I always laugh, like, if you look at interviews by, like, generals from Japan, they always said that they would never, ever, like, even think about invading the U.S. because the U.S., like, just the citizens would just demolish them.
yeah,
Like, if you look at it back then, like, just between Wisconsin and Pennsylvania, there was, like, 2 million, like, registered hunters, like, in that time period, not including all the other states.
For those of you that watched Yellowstone, just send the Dutton family.
Screw that.
Don't even need
you
to
only
send
need
the
to
army,
send
just
Rip. Just send Rip.
Rip and Casey.
Rip Casey and then Beth to just like demoralize them verbally.
Yeah,
That's all you
right.
need. Beth is like, so she's the daughter
Beth
of,
is hardcore.
she is hardcore, man. Her job is literally to just like take $1 million companies and just basically just kill them, and then her boss buys them. Like that is her job, is just to like belittle companies.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Just straight smear campaigns.
Yeah,
Wow.
like in the
She's ruthless.
yeah, in the beginning, she's like, "We have 18% of your shares. We're your highest shareholder. If you don't agree to our terms right now, we're gonna drop tomorrow. What's gonna happen when you drop? If we drop tomorrow, everyone's gonna drop. Then we'll buy the entire company for pennies on the dollar." She's like, "You'll be living on a cardboard box by the end of the week if I have it."
Jeez.
You're like, "Whoa." She's like, "I don't
Cutthroat.
care about any of your employees. I know there's a lot of family of yours that's your employees. Done, fired." You're like, "Whoa."
Cutthroat, man.
Yeah, she cares about one thing: the Dutton farm, ranch, whatever you want to call it.
No, she doesn't care about. She cares. No,
That's
in-
right.
in
She
her
really doesn't
words,
even care.
I only
about-
care about what Daddy wants. That's all she
That's
cares
pretty much
about.
it. Yeah, she
She
really
only
doesn't
cares
even
what
care
her
about
dad
the
wants.
land.
She's like, if it was up to me, I'd sell this damn place. I don't care about it, but my dad cares about it, so I care about it.
Jeez.
It's a fun concept for a show.
Yeah.
So when do the
It's like-
geysers happen? Are there geysers?
No. So like, it's called Yellowstone because it's Yellowstone Dutton Ranch. It's in Montana, but it's not a part of Yellowstone National Park.
Isn't that like false advertising though?
No.
If I was watching it, I was like geysers. I want geysers.
No.
That's
Because
why I would have watched
they
it.
never
Yeah.
called it a documentary. It is a TV show with Kevin Costner.
About Yellowstone National Park.
It's not about national. It never
Oh.
says National Park.
It's like cowboys and Indians, and
Geysers.
Megacorps.
yeah, basically it.
Okay. All these shows, yeah, they remind me of Fever Dreams.
Fever dreams. They're kind of crazy.
What is a fever dream?
A fever dream. You don't know what a fever dream is, Alex?
I like literally don't.
Have you ever had a fever?
I've had a fever.
And
Have you ever had dreams while having a fever?
No.
Oh, well, you're missing out.
Have I? Wait.
Probably.
No. Wait.
So, like, fever dreams are typically
Yes.
like really bizarre dreams that you have from being sick.
Is there like a
Practical hallucinations.
Yeah,
is there like
basically.
a reason why that they
I think it's because like
biologically?
your mind is just like messed up while you're sick. Like you don't think correctly, so then like whenever you dream and stuff like that, it's just really messed up.
Yeah. Combine your fever with any medication you're on.
It's like
And
a
then
step
sleep
down
for a
from
while.
lucid dreaming.
Yeah. It's
Vivid dreams you have when your body temperature is elevated. For many people, these dreams can be disturbing and unpleasant. Oh. That doesn't
Yeah.
sound good.
No,
no.
Oh.
No, they're not. They're not particularly fun.
There's definitely a movie that totally reminds me of that. It would be Jacob's Ladder. Have you guys ever seen that?
I have
No.
not.
Okay, let me look it up because I watched it when I was in college and I was probably,
Monty Python movies are like fever dreams.
Having a different kind of fever dream.
I was definitely a little disturbed, but I remember it being totally like wild. After returning home from Vietnam War, veteran Jacob Singer struggles to maintain his sanity, plagued by hallucinations and flashbacks. Singer rapidly falls apart as the world and people around him morph and twist into disturbing images. His girlfriend and ex-wife, Sarah, try to help, but to little avail. When Singer's chiropractor friend, Lewis, fails to reach him, he descends into madness. It was a wild movie. Literally, like, total chaos. Just like, you're like, what?
That sounds crazy.
Yeah. I would recommend it.
That was really hard to follow along. I feel like so much happened in those few sentences that you read.
I
Why?
tracked perfectly.
Yeah, I don't understand how that was hard.
I tracked
that's fine.
perfectly.
Yeah.
Me and Chad same page here.
Look at me. I tracked perfectly. Yes, yes.
Came back from war, severe PTSD. People couldn't help him. He went batshit crazy.
Yeah, plagued by hallucinations. And actually, the actual thing that's going on during the movie is that he's actually this is like kind of a spoiler, but he is dying in the war. Like he's being helped by medics there. So he's like dying.
Oh, so
that's
he's
what's going
probably
on.
on
So,
morphine. So those are
literally-
some hella fever dreams.
It's literally a fever dream.
Literally a fever dream.
Yeah,
movie.
literally. Yeah. So that's actually what's going on. Yeah. But you don't realize that to the end.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, not nice, but nice.
Yeah.
We get it, Chad. You find enjoyment from other people's discomfort and death.
I wouldn't go that far.
Find discomfort.
I wouldn't go that far.
Mild discomfort.
Doesn't everybody
Yeah,
though?
about that.
Isn't that like
What are some other shows or movies that are like a fever dream?
The one that I just rewatched recently, that I think everyone except for Dom would be familiar with, is Doctor Strange.
Mm.
That
Yeah,
movie
you're
kind of
right.
feels like an LSD trip.
Yeah, a little bit.
does it though? I don't know.
With how many times they decide to like turn buildings inside out
Yeah.
and warp the world around them, kind of.
Similar vein, Inception.
That
Oh,
was my next
yep.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely a fever dream.
yeah. Because that one there's a lot of building morphing and stuff going on too.
I think that might have been just a fever dream.
In
That movie.
Inception. Also, The Matrix could be very fever dream like too.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what the movie name is. He can like curve bullets and stuff.
Wanted.
Wanted. Yeah, that one's kind of like a fever dream. Like they're just reading not like impurities and like basically crappy like sap blankets that they're making. Like,
I've never actually watched that movie.
Oh, okay. So like
I literally just know the bullet.
how
curving.
they choose to kill people is like basically through like a Morse code kind of thing, but it's literally just like this sewing machine that never stops, and they just find impurities in it and then find the code in it. They're like, "Yep, it is what it is. They gotta die now."
Wow.
Yeah, and then they're just like, "All right, go kill them."
Yeah. There was one for some reason I feel like it had Justin Timberlake in it, but it may not have. But it was the one where like I think it was like time or something where they have like a certain amount of time on
Yeah.
When time is the currency.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
like I feel like that would kind of be like a really good dream because you're like contemplating like, am I gonna die right now? Like, how much time do I have to be alive? Because I had this super bad fever. Then you're like, yeah,
I heard about that movie. What was that called?
I think it was just
Remember?
called Time.
time,
Time.
maybe.
I never
Yeah.
watched it. It sounds interesting.
The movie Limitless.
Yeah, it was good.
The dude
Limitless?
just Limitless. Yeah, he like takes some sort of like pill, and then he can just
Oh
like
yeah.
see calculations.
Not gonna lie, I thought that I could do that for a little while. Then I
Different
realized
kind
I
of
couldn't.
pills, Alex.
Oh.
These ones actually worked.
Wow.
Have you guys ever read the book, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
I
Read
have
the
not.
book?
It's on the list
Yeah.
though.
Read? How do?
What is read?
How would read? Look with eyes? I watch
Yes,
on
Alex.
screen.
Yes, Alex. You watch
Yes?
words go across the page as
Oh.
your eyes move, and then you.
They
use
made
your
it into a movie
imagination.
too, but the movie was not so great.
Movie. I know that.
And this is supposed to be the smartest man in the room.
I'm the scientist.
You are a scientist.
Don't remember what I was going to look up now.
Anyway, that whole book was kind of like a fever dream.
Wait, what book? Sorry.
I'm done.
No, seriously.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Okay, yeah. That's the one with he takes the tail up the skirt.
What?
Yeah, they're in like the diner. It's like a classic scene. Oh no, that's Spaceballs. Never mind.
Wow. That's very funny.
I don't remember that from Spaceballs.
Yeah, I don't
either.
either.
Oh really?
What
Yeah.
are you talking about?
Yeah, they're in
then?
like the
What fever
diner
dream
or
of
whatever.
this was your? What fever dream did you have?
Do I? Am I dreaming right now? I don't know. No, they were. It's no, I don't know. Like, what's the guy with like the big furry face? He's like,
Yeah, the Chewbacca knockoff.
yeah. Him and Han Solo knockoff are
Uh-huh.
in a diner. But anyways, maybe it's just iconic because I watched it when I was in like middle school, so I was like, yeah.
I
Back
don't
whenever
remember
you
the
ate.
diner.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it was. Yeah,
I
to be
remember
fair,
Pizza
it was,
the Hut.
To be fair, it was like a 10-second scene. So
Well, you said it was iconic because of the time period you watched it. Do you guys have like any favorite childhood shows that you guys remember?
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I still
It's
watch
still
that. That
great.
doesn't count.
I rewatched
that
it
doesn't
like
count.
3 times in the past couple years. But it was my
How
childhood
does that not
show.
count?
It was still my childhood show.
If you still
It's
watch
that
it,
good. It's that
it is
good
now
that
an
I've stayed
adult
with
show.
it.
so you're saying SpongeBob wouldn't count for me?
No, I'm not going to count that.
You're lying.
Fine
Okay.
then.
SpongeBob's
Okay,
the
define this
greatest.
as however you want. But
Okay.
Let's see. What are
I
I'm
will
still
say,
watching
as
both
far-
of those shows.
For me,
so.
there's the big ones that stand out. Rocket Power was big
Mm.
for me. What do you? Let's go. And then Rocko's Modern Life always made me feel weird,
Yeah.
but like it was like kind of like a good anxiety. Like I felt anxious, but I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I think this is okay. And then
I don't think it was.
Real Monsters,
Mm-hmm.
great, excellent. Ed and Eddie.
Ed
Yes.
and Eddie was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But ow.
I liked Recess.
Ooh, I liked Recess.
What was it?
Why'd you make that noise?
I don't like Recess. Never liked it.
I liked the Recess movie more than I liked the TV
Me
show.
too.
Really?
Me too. Yeah.
I still-
What was
I
wrong
liked
with the
all of them.
TV show? Just
I
wondering.
I don't remember. There isn't anything memorable about
Me
it
too.
for me.
Same for me. Me and
But
Chad,
I
same
remember
wavelength for me.
them tractor beaming the moon in the movie.
Yes.
Yes, I do remember
So-
that too. Yeah.
Yeah, to try to like get rid of summer because apparently the moon controls summer,
Sure.
Why would they want to get rid of summer?
so that they get off school all year long.
Or
No-
was it
no
so
summer
summer
vacation.
would never end?
No, the school was trying to tractor beam the
Oh,
moon
Oh, the
School,
school was
that's
trying
right.
to do
Yeah,
that.
so
That
that-
makes sense.
so that no summer vacation.
Could name Kids Next Door.
That was
Yeah.
good. I
That
love
was a
that
good show.
one. Great.
I loved that one. As
Cat
they growing up.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Also anxious.
Yeah,
But in like a more depressed, anxious kind of way.
Yes.
But in like
Yeah.
a way that I'm like, I am upset, but I understand that things will get better because I have courage. That's not.
That
That's what
show
I
used to
think.
scare me so much when I was really little.
It was
That was
me
the point
too,
of that
but
show.
that was the one that I liked to watch.
There was
I
one,
did like it.
There was one episode where they went and did like went to this like hair testing place. I don't know if like so. Eustace went there to like get his to get like hair back. I don't know
Uh-huh.
if you guys remember that.
Yep.
Remember that? And there was like all these like there's like human testing, animal testing going on everywhere.
Yep.
And like Courage was going through, was like and going crazy.
Uh-huh.
And that one scared. I was devastated. And then there was one where they went to like a diner and they were like serving people as
I
the bur-
remember
as
that
a-
one.
as the meat. Terrifying.
That
Yeah,
show
it
was
good
a
one.
fever dream.
Yes,
That
very
was a
much
fever
so.
That was
dream
a
show
fever dream.
for
Very much
sure.
so.
Every episode was
The
a
thing was
totally
so messed
new
up.
experience.
Mhm.
Yeah, they could never make a show like that anymore. That's like,
No.
like kids would be like, "Where's this
Yeah.
iPad?" Another one, Jimmy Neutron.
Oh, good show.
Yeah,
Good show.
loved it.
It was all
so
right.
much.
It was alright.
It was just alright.
How is it just all right?
Well, that was probably like you were probably getting a little bit older to watch that one whenever it came out.
Alex and I are practically the same age.
I understand that. I'm just saying. I feel like Alex
means
probably watched
mentally.
those longer.
I was a very mature middle schooler.
No, Chad was too
You had
busy
cowboy
binging
boots.
Naruto.
I was at that point, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I was-
Toonami, Saturday nights. That like 3 hours. That was my jam.
I remember. I believe it was Thursday mornings. I would wake up at 6, even though I didn't have to wake up till like 8 for school back then, so I could watch the new Yu-Gi-Oh episode.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Never liked the show. Loved the card game.
Really?
Yeah,
I played it so
Chad and
much.
I even went and watched the movie in theaters.
that was my birthday one year.
Yep.
I went to watch the.
I think Alex was
Pokemon
with
movie.
us.
Was
I
I?
think so.
I think so.
We went and watched the movie. You were probably there because it was for his birthday.
I probably did go if it was for your birthday.
Yeah.
Didn't
I got you
Grandma
that
take
shirt.
us?
She was with us too, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because
Oh,
everybody got a
snap.
trading
You
card.
just triggered my brain. I do remember that. Wow. Unlocked. That was
So I
insane.
think Grandma then let each of us buy a pack at Toys R Us afterwards.
Maybe.
Yeah, it was at Kmart.
No, because
Toys
Toys
R
R
Us.
Us was up there by the movie theater. Not saying that the Kmart probably didn't happen at a different time, but I'm
Wow.
gonna say that day we probably stopped at Toys R Us.
For my birthday one year, me and my dad went, like, just us, went to see Pokemon 2000. And I was like,
That was a good movie.
I was like, yeah. Whenever Mewtwo came out at the end, I was like, oh, dog. It was sick.
I had this, so quick derail. I went with my brother a couple weeks ago to see Suicide Squad.
Was it good?
It was good. I really enjoyed that movie. But while we were waiting for it to start, I had this weird flashback of when I was like 7 or 8 and going with my dad to watch Pokemon movies.
Yeah.
I
very frequently have a flashback of riding with your dad to go ski at what's that called?
Boys Park.
Boys Park. Yeah.
That's where I learned
The-
to ski.
The one year we got tangled up.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I remember that. I remember the first year I farted in the truck, and your dad was like, "Whoa!"
He had
He
what,
was
that
like-
red truck, right?
yeah, and he was devastated by it.
Had the windows down for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was. I was like, silent but deadly, Chuck. I'm sorry.
Hey, Chad here, coming at you with our mid-episode break. Thanks for tuning in to episode 6 of A Foolish Endeavor. Just want to bring you a friendly reminder to make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss an episode. And if you're enjoying your time with us, we humbly ask that you leave a review on your streaming platform of choice and that you consider sharing us with a friend. Be on the lookout for some show teasers, questions, and other shenanigans on our Instagram. We would really like this segment to be filled with shout-outs and responses to our conversations. We have a question at the end of each episode for you to react to, so hit us up on Instagram with your reply. If Instagram isn't your thing, you can leave us a comment on this YouTube episode. Now, because of a crazy work schedule, Dom will not be with us for the next 2 episodes, but he will be back in November. Until then, we have a couple of guests to fill in, and we are looking forward to those conversations. That's enough for me. Let's get back to it. Other favorite TV shows? Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Oh,
I
that
do
was
remember
later in the childhood. But
Johnny Bravo.
Oh,
Hey,
Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo.
That's a good one.
On occasion.
Yeah, that was more of an occasional.
Yeah.
Same with Billy and Mandy, though. Honestly,
I
mean,
watched Billy and Mandy as much as I could.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that
same, I
show.
guess. Oh, Dexter's Lab. You guys watch
That was a
That
good
was a good one.
one.
Yeah, Dee Dee.
I didn't like. The only thing I didn't like about that show was how sometimes it had like a full half an hour thing, and other times it was like a 15-minute
Broken up.
block, and then a 5-minute block, and then
Yeah, there was like occasionally like 2 or 3 different
Yeah.
episodes broken up.
they had like the Super Friends, which were the Avengers knockoffs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of really liked Powder Puff Girls too.
Dude,
Not
same.
gonna lie.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
I was
My
there for a
family
little
always
bit.
picks on me because like that was like one of my favorite.
It was good though. It was
Shows.
a good show.
It was
I
a really
liked-
good show.
It had really good characterization, a good building of characters through it.
yeah.
It was a good show. Good enemies. The monkey, I loved him.
Mojo Jojo
Yeah.
Jojo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and his friend Bobo 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 Bo.
Yeah.
Oh boy, callback. Bo 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 bo.
My
I can't
gosh.
say it.
So Fever Dream shows Teletubbies.
Should have been yes.
Oh, that is
So many
that
drugs
is
involved.
Like, yeah, that's just
creepiest-
a drug show. That's not even a fever. That's just straight up like I am on acid
Right.
and I am writing this children's show. It was horrendous.
Like not
I
only
could
the
not
normal
even, like-
Teletubbies, but like the like half transparent Teletubbies in the sky and
Yeah,
stuff like
They're
that.
just like just like going insane. I was like, bro. No.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, there's
How
no
is-
fever dream about that. That was just
That
straight,
was straight up
drugs.
some
That was,
crazy
that was a
guys.
nightmare.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Nightmare.
My apologies.
No, it's definitely a fever.
I'm not gonna be
dream.
able to sleep tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight because of you. Thanks, Jake.
You're welcome. That's
Ugh.
what I'm here for.
I hate you.
I know you.
I
do.
got the thing in my head now.
You got the thing.
What do you got? What's in your head?
Their theme song.
You, me too. And fun, tipsy. Oh.
What were they? Where were they?
I have no idea.
They were
Wait.
Teletubbies, weren't
Well, the
they?
internet knows.
Shit.
I
They all
can't-
came back, and I feel terrible about it.
Who pitched this show and like network was like, yes, yes, 100%.
Someone else who was on acid. They're like, bro, I thought the same thing.
Tinky Winky,
Little yellow polka dot bikini.
Dipsy, La La,
La,
and Poe.
Oh. Okay, so there's also someone else. There's also a character name on IMDb that's Voice Trumpet.
Wait, what was the vacuum's name?
I don't remember the vacuum's name, but it ate their pink goop. So,
We got Tinky Winky, Dipsy, La La, Poe,
in order,
and then we got Noo, the Voice Trumpets, the Sun Baby, Numerous Rabbits, the Tubby Phone, the Tiddly Tubbies. That's it.
what about the vacuum?
Wait, I do remember the voice trumpet.
I remember Sun Baby.
Once I saw it, I was like,
Let me
yeah,
see.
I remember.
I don't
that
remember the
character.
rest of those.
It was just like a microphone.
Oh,
It was named Noo.
oh, that's what Nunu was.
Yeah,
Okay.
like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even. I don't even want to talk about this show. It makes
We need to
me.
move on.
You're welcome.
I like can't even. It's like pulling from the depths of like. I was even a child and I was like, this is messed up.
So same creators, different show. Have you guys ever watched the Boobas?
The
No.
what?
No, but I have another show. But anyways, go on.
Okay. I don't really know how to describe them. They would just dance and make farting noises.
Interesting.
Sounds like something for 3-year-olds.
Yeah, that was about
What are you
it.
talking about?
It was
That's something for
hilarious though.
Alex. Alex watch that shit on repeat. He's like, you know what? I don't need ridiculousness anymore.
I can't read. Can't watch this.
I don't really remember there being a storyline or anything to it. It was just these weird.
Story of
weird
my
little-
life. Just a
Here,
bunch of
just-
fart noises.
Well, it's
and
because you
no
don't speak fart.
storyline.
That's right. That's right. This was them.
Oh, yeah. I recognize that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Further nightmare fuel.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I
do
looked
remember
at that once and went, nah.
Same for me.
I just
literally-
found out-
Wild.
after I went to Teletubbies. I was like, nope.
I just found out that it's the same creators of the Teletubbies, and it makes so much sense.
I also
Yeah.
think I watched way more King of the Hill as a kid than I do now. And
Well,
I didn't understand most of the jokes back then. I
I'm
just
sure you
laughed
didn't.
my ass off at Pocket Sand.
another
God damn
show
it,
that's like along those lines was Roly Poly Oly.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good show.
That was
That was a
yeah,
good
that was
show.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like
it
that
was
show.
that was like a unique kind of
Back when Disney was like
Back
on
whenever
top of it for doing TV shows.
back whenever Disney used to draw the Disney symbol was when you knew you were watching a good show.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
That's when they
Yeah.
made good stuff.
Yeah.
Disney Originals, one of my favorite movies from Disney, Johnny Tsunami series.
There was a Disney series show or movie that like really messed me up. And it was the Sandman one. Did you guys ever watch that?
I did, but I don't remember
There
anything
was
about it.
there was like a brief period where they had this movie that was a Sandman that was like there was this like kids at a beach or whatever, and then there's like this guy that had like purple eyes, and then he would go like underneath their bed and he'd pull their legs up and pull them underneath the bed and into this like crazy world that was like insane. And there was like that is a fever dream, dude. There was like there was stuff like going like it was crazy, and I was like, that's going to happen to me. I gotta keep. And the thing was, he couldn't get you if they were so messed up for doing it. Why did they do this to kids? They had it where he couldn't get you if your feet weren't if your feet were under the covers, you were good. If they were out of the covers, messed up, and he would definitely take you. So I literally for years I never slept with my feet. I actually, honestly, the other day I had my feet out and I was like, nope.
Nope.
They were in the business of ruining kids' lives back then.
I've never watched that, but probably because that would have really scared me as a kid.
I was, yeah.
I also liked, just real quick, Samurai Jack. If you've never seen that one.
I remember that one vaguely.
I watched
He
a
was-
little bit of it, not much.
He
He
was
was
pretty cool.
sent forward in time and had to find his way back to the past to defeat some like weird demon creature that like destroyed his home.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I wish I liked like Japanese styling shows, like animes and stuff, but I just don't. Just like, yeah. I wish I did.
What don't you like about him?
I don't know. I don't think I have the attention span for them. Because
He'd have to read the subtitles.
Yeah, and reading is
Well,
Not in like Samurai Jack. Or
I don't think I have to worry about getting any backlash from our audience. But you could just watch the dubbed version.
yes, but there's it's like the ideologies. There's too much like set up and like experience and tear down, and I'm like, I gotta get right to what's going on, and you keep me entertained, and then you let me go. That's it. There's no, and I don't know. There's just like too much to like unpack with animes. There's too much. I don't know.
They used to be crazy long.
Yeah.
One of the ones that I grew up with that I loved was the Gundam series. I love giant robots.
Yeah, I do remember you liking those.
But most of those, like that's had multiple iterations, and some of them were like 50 episodes per. Like, I don't want to say season because they didn't do seasons. They went as many episodes as they needed to tell a story.
I remember playing with it's either Gundams or what's the Transformers in your room when
Yeah.
we were younger.
Yep.
Yeah, that was some good times. We had like you had like a Optimus Prime one.
I did.
Yeah.
We used to also play
Okay.
with a lot of Beyblades back then.
I
Beyblades was a
love
thing?
Beyblades. Never
Yeah.
liked the show, but I loved
Then
them.
what was the?
Battle Beat 'em on was the
you
Marble
knew it.
shooters.
That's what I was going for.
Wait a minute.
The
I
marble
don't even
shooters.
understand how we got that.
Marble shooters?
That was the next
So I
one.
literally went like this, which is how you use.
I was
them.
already there. And then
So-
after that, they had one with bikes that could do stuff.
Oh, that's very specific.
I can't help you there. I don't.
I don't remember what that show was called, but they were like
Oh,
they were BMX
I do
bikes.
remember that. No, okay, never
and
mind. I don't remember that.
Some of them, like if the rider really wanted, it could go faster,
Wow.
or like
Did you just
it
pedal
could
harder?
spark lightning, or I don't know.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was
That's
I don't remember that
exhilarating.
one.
hashtag Japan.
Right. No, I do remember the Beyblades and then the beat 'em on.
Yeah.
I was big
Beyblades
into
were
both of
so
them.
sick. I used to have a motorized Beyblade.
Mhm. I
It
had one of
was
those.
So sick. And then like I thought that by changing the little face cover, I was gonna be like, "This one's a tiger."
Yep.
Yeah, and you're like, "Yeah."
And like
Yeah, I
I was
love
so
Beyblades.
young when I was into those. Like I was probably like 8 or 9. That like there was no way in hell I was putting those things together. So I'd be like saving up my birthday money. I'd go buy like 3 of them. My poor dad was putting them things together for an hour or two. Then
Yeah.
I just saw a thing on YouTube a few weeks ago of all metal adult Beyblades.
I had a metal
That's
one whenever I was a
terrifying.
kid.
No, not like the tiny metal ones. I'm
Oh.
talking like the full size.
Oh, they had the full size one.
Everything's metal.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Why? That's
Imagine-
basically just like a big dreidel.
Imagine getting clipped in the ankle by that thing.
Devastating.
You're like
Blood everywhere.
cat walks up and is like, "Ooh,
The
Freaks
cat
out.
is just gone.
It's
No
just
more
like,
cat.
I just start spinning. in circles.
Yeah, I remember Chad had like the arena bowl
Yeah, I
thing.
had the
that you
battle
could-
dishes.
Yeah, I
and
had
dishes
two
and
of them.
stuff.
Uh-huh.
I also had one that was purple that had magnets that you put underneath.
Yep.
So they'd be like
Really?
little like traps that your Beyblade would be like, ooh. And,
Yeah,
like, it would
because
change the battle.
because Gen 2 of the show the Beyblades changed, and so the toys had little magnets in them, and so you could like set up different like barriers on the dish for them to have to like go around for the magnets.
And then like
Wow.
it like pull them, you like
Yeah.
whiplash.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it was sick.
I had
loved
one
it.
of the arenas, but I guess just Gen 1.
Yeah.
Mine didn't have any obstacles.
Yeah, I
or
think I
anything.
just had a Gen
Well, the
1
the
one.
obstacles was an add-on. So like it was a tray that went under the tray.
I was so blessed as a child. I loved it so
Me
much.
too.
So,
Yeah, me
Dom,
too.
with the Betamon things, like you shot marbles, and there was like this little like just flat surface on the front of the other ones. You were trying to hit that because then it would like close off the barrel so they couldn't shoot, and that's how you won.
Yeah.
I remember Chad had like this attachment you could buy. So instead of holding 6 of the marbles, you just hook up a whole entire 2-liter bottle to that thing.
I had yeah, there was this little like
How do you
like
spell it?
90-degree elbow attachment, and you could buy a bigger hopper for it. And I was like, I'm not buying the hopper. My marbles fit in a pop bottle, and so I'd fill up a pop bottle and then duct tape it to the elbow, and it wouldn't stay up. So like I had to like hold it while
Well, it
also
was
being
so
able to
heavy.
shoot. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
That's
but I
cool.
never ran out of marbles.
It was a lot of fun. Because like kind of like with the like the Beyblades, the Betamon also had like different characters and stuff like
Mhm.
that. So it went off of the show and everything like that.
I'm looking these up.
They were
I'm
so
already
much fun.
ahead of you, bro.
Did you watch?
Uh, Yes,
I
those
remember.
things.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember you being into Pokemon.
I think that I had one of these briefly, because I remember getting a hopper that had like stacked marbles up, and then
It would stack up, and then a lot of times they would have a T.
yeah. I had yeah. So I definitely remember using it, at least using it at one of your houses.
Yeah.
I was definitely into Pokemon also.
So what changed after Pokemon? That like,
What do you mean?
did you ever watch like Dragon Ball?
Pokemon. Okay, so
Because that's anime.
I didn't like any of the shows, honestly. I never really watched Yu-Gi-Oh. I like Pokemon. I really was like half in it. I've just like even Dragon Ball. I was just half in it. Always. Like
I
I've never been
got
fully
into Pokemon. Like because I was like 6 or 7 when Yu-Gi-Oh came out. It's like that was like my like the prime time that like they're trying to like get you into that show.
Yeah.
So I got really heavy into Yu-Gi-Oh and never watched Pokemon. Never got into it either.
I think I was too much of a depressed realist as a child. I was like, this isn't real. I want to watch stuff that that's real. So I
You're
don't
too
know.
busy playing the piano.
Nope, that wasn't even until high school.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I didn't start piano until.
So what
until
did you
7th
do
grade.
other than hit yourself in the nuts with nunchucks?
Well,
And
Hit
run into
myself-
walls for popsicles.
I hit myself in the nuts with other stuff.
I forgot about that.
Boo boo pops.
Boo-boo pop.
A Foolish Endeavor is hosted by Alex Castile, Dominic Fontaine, Chad Lewis, and yours truly, Jake Ratkovich. Music is provided by EpidemicSound.com. This has been episode 6 of A Foolish Endeavor. Hit us up on Instagram at foolish_endeavor_podcast and tell us a movie or TV show you recommend us to watch. Our next episode will be out on October 20th. You can find us on Spotify, Apple and Google Podcasts, Anchor FM, and YouTube at Foolish Endeavor Podcast. Again, thank you for partaking in our shenanigans.
I never really got into Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh or anything. I used to play with like Matchbox cars a lot or Hot Wheels. I would set up like little towns and cities.
Mean with like the best rug of our childhood.
Yes.
Well, yes,
Right.
partly because of that. Yes, but yeah, I used to like build bridges out of like books and stuff. I got all into it, and then I'd get like mad if somebody tried to play with it because they would take a car and
Because children are awful at sharing. We get it.
well, they just wouldn't play right, you know.
They didn't play how you
You're
wanted
not
them to
doing
play.
it.
They didn't
right.
know where my imaginary roads were, so they would just like drive through a
You're like,
farm.
"Dude,
and I'm
what
like,
are
what are you
doing?
doing?
You
You're
ruined
like,
the crops, man.
That's the Miller's place. What are you doing there?
That's
No,
exactly
They
how it
own
was.
this part of the land. You gotta go around it. They're not zoned for that.
Right.
Gosh,
I had
man.
all this stuff in my head.